Hey everybody, my name is Anita and I'd like to welcome you to the Honey Hive. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Honey Hive. My name is Anita. Thank you so much for being here. If this is your first time joining us, nice to meet you. So here at the Honey Hive, we are bringing you Black women entrepreneurs, community leaders, and those who can speak on Black social issues. Happy Friday. Today, I am joined by someone who is very near and dear to my heart. She is a dynamic person, and I'm so excited to hear all things that she's doing with her nonprofit, ExposHer. So please put your hands together and welcome Chavonne Stewart. Yay!
You, Anita.
Hello.
Hi there.
How you doing?
I'm doing well, and I'm happy to be here to be able to share or take part in your vision, your dream, your vision. I'm honored. I'm honored to play it. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I am so appreciative of you being here. Like, you just don't even know. I told the people before, because our girl Alethea has been on the show, that between you and her, you guys really just kind of embraced me at a very young age and made me just feel like that big sister love. And I'm just always so appreciative of you guys just supporting me and me being able to support you and see all that you have going on. So I'm very excited to let everybody know about your nonprofit and what you're doing for the community, because I think that it's such great work. Like, it's so important too, because I think that you are bringing a difference into the community with awareness and empowerment and just speaking into young ladies. So I'm really curious to know more about it. It's called ExposHer. So I would like for you to just tell me what it's about and how you got started.
Okay, so like the shirt say, it's spelled ExposHer, right? But it's exposure. It's just a play on, like, because we give exposure, together. Right? No, because guess what, Anita? I gotta tell my husband sometimes, baby, we can't be married and you saying it. You mispronouncing the name. So, but no, in the beginning, it's been, and I've had people say, well, maybe you should change the name. Like, no, this came to me. I know this is the name, but it's ExposHer, and I expose her. I give exposure to her.
Yes.
And it's a nonprofit, California-based, of course. And we provide mentorship to girls, underserved girls, kind of like myself. I am ExposHer. I am ExposHer. So we provide mentorship programs. We do monthly workshops, financial literacy. We have a sisterhood. We teach on self-care. We build confidence. We have summer every year. We just started though, so this will be the second time. A summer girls series, a virtual, because of COVID. Hopefully that doesn't happen this summer. But we have women who were in high positions, entrepreneurs, creatives, kind of share their story and speak to the girls. And it was just amazing.
Wow.
It was amazing. So we just really want to give girls exposure and expose them to different careers, different women, different lifestyles, different ways of thinking, different perspectives, different cultures.
Okay.
And it really, really opens their world and their mind and create just a path for possibilities to even exist for them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't create the possibilities, I create the road. And you dream and you create and you think but you gonna stop right here in Malibu and we're gonna go look at some mansions over here. And you're gonna talk to this woman who's a lawyer or all this stuff. And then you begin to dream about what you can be and what you can do.
I love that.
Yes.
I love that, because it's so important. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's even more important because you know, you have little girls and young women who are in environments and in neighborhoods where they don't see that. They don't have that representation. You know, they don't see it a lot on TV unless it's Love and Hip Hop or like all of these, you know, avenues where we aren't shown in the best light.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So I think that this is such a great thing that you are doing, because it's just something that, even though I grew up, you know, in a what do you call it? In a good environment, right? And I had that exposure to things that I could do. I also lacked that representation as well, you know what I mean? And so it wasn't until I got older that I started to see how, you know, women of color could be in different areas of their careers and, you know, in entertainment, and really kind of understanding what that looks like. And how I could do that too. So I think ExposHer, because get it together.
Get it, girl.
Yeah, I've been, you know what? It don't even matter. I know it now. I know it now. But I think that ExposHer is such a great, just a great opportunity for young women to just get, like you said, exposed and to dream. And I think that's the biggest thing. I think the dreaming part is the biggest thing, because we are so limited on the things that we think we're capable of. You know what I mean? And I think that as kids, of course, you grow up and as you're growing up, I want to be the president, or, you know, I want to do this, I want to be an astronaut, I want to go to the moon. And then as you grow up and society and the world, you know, gets into your mind and you start seeing things, then it becomes less of a possibility.
You become less of a dreamer.
Yeah.
And more of a survivor.
Yeah. And I think what you're giving these girls is that opportunity to do that and to continue to dream. So now if I have a young girl or in mind, or a daughter or something like that, how do I get her involved with this?
If you want to join ExposHer, it's open to high school girls. I will take 12, maybe 11. It just depends on the situation and the circumstance, right?
Okay.
But you just go to the website or go to our outlet, social media, Instagram, Facebook, click the link, and you can register right online. Awesome. And that's all you have to do. You register, input your information, and then you'll get access to the workshops.
Got it.
Because it's for any girl who needs it. It's not only a certain amount of girls. It's really just for high school girls and whoever wants to be a part.
Yeah. I love that. And you guys, of course, I will make sure to have all of her websites and social media handles linked in the description box below, so that you have that information and you have access to it. If you know someone, or if you have a daughter yourself who you know that can benefit from this, I encourage you guys to please register them, get them involved. I know that she will be blessed by it. I know that you will be blessed by it, because one thing that I do know about Chavonne is that not only does she love the Lord, okay?
Yes, I do.
She loves the Lord, but she also loves to give back, right? And I can see that in her heart. She has 3 little girls herself, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But I know that once you get involved with this, that you will be blessed by it, and whoever you bring along to join ExposHer will be blessed by it as well. So now, as a mother of 3 beautiful little girls, how have you navigated with just everything that's going on in society, all the messages and stuff? Like, what are you instilling in them as little brown girls?
That's a really good question, because it is something that's very present for me daily. I'm so intentional about it, and sometimes I talk to my husband. I gotta kind of just pull back with my emotions about it, because I don't want to down what's being put out there, or the women who are out there presenting themselves in the way that they choose to present themselves, right? But I want to teach them at the same time, like, listen, that ain't it. That's not it. You got girls, my girls, they're 10, 8, and 7, or 10, 9, and 7. They want fake nails, and I'm telling them it's a time for that.
Yeah.
It's a time for that. Y'all don't even know how to, I mean, if we can get real, like,
yourselves
fully, or you know what I'm saying? So you trying to now it's like, slow down. And that's the struggle I deal with as a mother of girls. I fight with the world, social media, YouTube. Girl, we took them off of YouTube because it's just,
it's a lot.
It's too much. And they want to be it and they want to do it. And they think they should dress like this and they should wear this stuff and tight clothes. And What I do to combat that is like, and when I tell you, you might think I'm crazy. Like I created a binder for my family to where in the beginning it's like a note from mommy and daddy. Why this binder was created? Because we love you girls and we want to make sure that you understand the values of this family, understand who you are and what we believe, know that we always will love you and that there's nothing you can do that'll take away our love and even more so the love of God, right? So we got the binder and then we got scriptures in it. We also got consequences and ways to live. And when you do stuff to your sisters, you got to deal with this and let's go to the book and let's talk it out because spanking and all of that, it happens every now and then, but there's a better way.
Yeah.
There's just a better way. Not that is gone because every now and then.
Right. Hello. You get a pop.
But I'm trying to, because for me, it's about when they become women.
Right.
So I don't want them to become women who yell at their kids and who are aggressive and all this stuff. I gotta learn. They are my greatest teachers. And I wanted 3 boys.
Did you?
Did.
Oh, the Lord is funny.
And 1 girl. So they are my greatest teachers.
Yeah.
They are. And so the binder, it keeps them grounded. And it's not something that we do every day, but it's something that I'm starting. Yeah. And it'll catch on, right? It's just a seed that I'm planting and we'll eventually like really, really be on it. And with the binder, sometimes it's just like, all right, just apologize, right? Just apologize. Yeah. But we try to teach them, we instill in them the love of reading because reading causes you to imagine and dream.
Yes.
We instill in them the love of for themselves and for each other. Like, y'all got to support each other. Y'all got to be each other's best friends first.
Right.
And I'm seeing it. They're loving each other. Well, it's not, we got a long way to go, but we're starting in a great, great place.
I think that's great because not only is it teaching them how to deal with each other, but it's also something that they can now take, whenever we get back outside from the pandemic, to their friends and how they deal with each other's friends and how they deal with other Black women, and you know what I mean? Because even that relationship sometimes can be a little different, and I hope that moving forward, this generation can teach other generations how to deal with each other. There's so much, competition sometimes with she's light skinned or she's dark skinned or she has this or she has that. And it's just like, no, let's just love each other. Let's just embrace the fact that we are all beautiful the way that we are, you know what I mean? And so I feel like you instilling that into your girls early, even though, like you said, they're young and so they don't really get it, but they will remember. You know what I mean? When they get older, they'll remember, okay, no, mom said this, or I remember when mom told me this, or dad, helped me through this. And that will help them to navigate through those relationships and those friendships. So I think that, I know you said that I might think you're crazy. I don't think you're crazy at all. I feel like that is amazing. And it's such a great idea because it's something that, like I said, helps them to navigate those relationships when they get older. And I feel like it'll probably cut down on a lot of different drama that they might have too, because they know how to express themselves. They know how to deal with the situations, Right. So I think that's great.
It also teaches them responsibility. Because I with my girl, I didn't do it. Well, she did this. So if she hadn't done that, I wouldn't have. I said,
You're right.
You are in control of yourself. Yeah. So I'm also trying to teach them that you and only you are in control of your actions, the things you say, all of that. So yes, she did what she did. She said what she said, and it's not right. Can we change it? Can we undo it?
Right.
Can we stop her from doing it, saying it? No.
Yeah.
But what you can do is regulate yourself.
Right.
Have some type of self-control, some discipline.
Yes.
So you can be mad. Be mad. That's human.
Yeah.
But don't disrespect yourself by disrespecting somebody else, even though you were disrespected.
Right.
We got to learn. And you know what? That's so hard to do, Anita, even as a Black woman, because guess what? I wasn't taught that. That wasn't even verbalized to me. And no diss to my mom. My mom did the best she could with the tools. But just as Black women, we're not taught to say, listen, they're wrong. But guess what? You don't have to stoop to their level.
Right.
And yes, it hurts.
Yeah.
Sometimes it sucks.
Yeah.
And yes, go ahead and cry, all of that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, don't stoop down to their level.
Right.
Show love because it makes you stronger.
Right.
It makes you more powerful. It makes you more loving.
Right.
And just so much better as a human being. As a woman. Like, ooh, okay, they tried it, but you know what?
Okay. And I think that, I think that's just the narrative and the way that we were taught to just fight to be right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And instead of, okay, wait now. We recognize that they're wrong, but just because they're wrong doesn't mean, like you said, you have to come out of character. You have to, do something to make sure they know that they're wrong. No. And I think that's just a part of like what you're doing, grooming and growing and teaching and giving examples and, creating spaces for your kids to understand, like, yes, that person was wrong, but more importantly, it's about you and your actions. And I feel like as Black women, we struggle with that sometimes too, because it's like that innate thing in us that wants to be like, no, you were wrong, and instead sometimes it's harder for us to kind of, and I do believe in some certain spaces and things, like, it's appropriate for you to let someone know, like, hold on now, but it's a way to do it.
It's a way to do it, and I think
like
you said, Black women, we've learned to protect ourselves in such an aggressive way.
Yeah.
For me, I can speak for myself. I've learned to protect myself in such an aggressive way, and that's not who I want to be.
Yeah.
I think driving one day, really, really being grateful for just the area that I live in now, because I come from the projects. I come from the hoods, and I love the fact that I come from there, because look at me.
Right.
Greatness can come from there, and I just want to show any girl, and even a young boy, listen, everybody coming from the hood, low socioeconomic situations, and you are great.
Yeah.
You can live in an area where there's peace and quiet and green trees, and you can. But as I was driving, I was thinking, us as Black women, we think this is how we are, this is who I am, this is take it or leave it, it don't have to be that way. Because guess what? I came from all of that. That's on your face, getting ready for a fight, and not going to the door to knock on, where is she? Where is she? Let's get down. That was, that's not who I want to be today. And it's okay to say, you know what? I like Claire Huxtable. Okay? I like how she gets down as a Black woman. I didn't see that. I never knew it. But when I decided to, or figure out, who am I? And I don't want to be her. Oh my God, girls. And I don't want them to be that way. I just don't. And no diss to no women.
No diss, but
that's for me. I know I want to be a happy Black woman.
Yes.
I want to be a blessed Black woman. I want to be a powerful Black woman who can still speak something and let you know, like you said, that was not okay.
Yes.
But I'm coming with class.
Yes.
With integrity.
Yes.
And all of that.
Yes.
Right? So I see Claire Huxtable, girl, created me a vision board.
Yeah. Come on, vision board. I love the vision board. Okay.
Different facets of life, pictures of myself, and I put scriptures, and I also said, Chavonne, you are every picture. I'm affirming myself.
Yes.
I would speak that because I needed healing, right? I didn't know how to become this better, happy, pleasant, right? And let me not fool nobody. Every now and then I still got like, okay, girl.
It's always like that though. We are all a work in progress every single day. Yes.
Absolutely.
Every single day.
And every day is to be a pleasant, strong, powerful, assertive Black woman. Because I got girls who are going to be women one day.
Yeah.
And I have big dreams for them.
Yeah.
And listen, where y'all gonna go and what Daddy and I are setting up for y'all, That gotta be just a little different.
Yeah. I love it.
Different head start. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Always at 32. Like really, really saying, you know what? I am ugly. I ain't doing right. And I don't want to be that. Yeah. I know the Lord. Okay. Yeah. So right now I'm faking.
Yeah.
God gave me the grace to get myself together. And that was at 31, 30, like in a real way. You know what I'm saying? Rocking out with full integrity, even with the mistakes, even with my imperfect self, in a real, authentic way.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to get them started way before 31. Okay?
Yeah. I completely understand all that you just said. And it's so important for that self-discovery stage to happen. And honestly, ladies out there, I know that you're watching, even if you are 35, even if you're 45, like whatever age you are, it is never too late to start changing and to make that self-discovery of, you know what, I don't want to be like that anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to respond that way anymore. And I think that what you're doing, not only in your home, but also with ExposHer, it's creating those spaces again for self-discovery, especially for younger girls, because I think sometimes they operate, like you said, in not really knowing that there are consequences for things. You may not see it right then and there, but it will definitely come. And it's just something that is so important for young women to know and to have that safe space, which I believe ExposHer is doing, is creating those safe spaces for young women to really just listen, learn to do things differently, learn about themselves, and make a conscious decision to change and to want to do things differently, because they have such great examples like yourself who are giving them the real, letting them know, like, listen, it didn't happen overnight for me. It didn't happen at 16. It didn't happen at 20, but when it did happen, here's the result of it. And look how much better I'm presenting myself to be, and how much I'm giving to people, and how differently I'm showing up. And I think that's the biggest thing, showing up differently, being unapologetically Black, being unapologetically great, you know what I mean? But like you said, showing up with class, showing up with dignity and integrity. And those are the things that I think that are just so amazing for you to be displaying and teaching your girls, and displaying and teaching the girls of ExposHer. Like, it's just such an amazing thing. And I met you and Alethea, like I said, when I was quite younger. We won't age ourselves, but we'll say 10 plus years ago. Okay.
Shut the door and don't open it. If it's closed, leave it closed.
Come on, Mom.
Ready, okay? I told you guys exactly what I'm doing. Thank you.
Come on, Mom.
Listen. You got to learn to listen.
But like, you meeting you guys at such a young age, it was honestly, like I said, in the interview with Alethea, I let her know, like, I felt that gravity pull towards you guys, as far as just having like those big sister, moments and things like that, and just feeling very in awe, honestly, of you guys, because not only, I forgot to mention, you guys, that she's a dynamic singer as well. Okay. Oh yes. Okay. Like, anyway, so seeing that, right, and being a part of that journey so early was so impactful for me. Like, I never really talk about, my experiences and things like that with other people who are singers and things like that. But the two of you, even at a young age, the professionalism that you showed, the dedication that you showed, the discipline that you showed really helped me to be like, okay, I gotta get it together a little bit. I want to do this. I want to sing for the Lord, because at the time we was in church, right? I want to sing for the Lord. I want to do it in a way that's pleasing to Him. And so I started to watch you guys a little bit. Like, I started to kind of just observe and see how you guys, you know, acted and interacted with people. And it was never anything but love. Like, you guys just exuded love and like, and comedy, right? Because we all know Alethea is crazy. So, so it just was like, you guys were just so impactful for me at such a young age. And then to see you guys go on and do such amazing things, you know what I mean? And be with Jackson Brown for so long. And then now to see, you know, your nonprofit, it's really truly an honor for me to be able to see the journey, part of the journey, right, of your evolution, of Alethea's evolution. And it's just so funny to me to know that I was just such a little girl back then, to just be like, oh man, like, these girls are doing amazing things, and you've become such powerful and impactful women. And so it's such, I said it before, but it's such an honor, and I'm so thankful for you to be able to come on and share all that you're doing, you know what I mean, with me, because it's awesome, and it's really like full circle for me, honestly.
This, Anita. You told me that y'all reconnected, right? When she went back to Faithful Central.
Yeah.
She told me that you guys reconnected. And of course, oh my God, I remember Anita.
Yeah.
You were so shy. Like, when you were so quiet and shy, and to be honest, I didn't even know that I was impacting you the way that I was then. I just knew she's so shy, and every part of me is family. Even with Alethea and I met and instantly connected, and didn't even know that our parents and aunties and uncles went to school together.
Wow.
But we became family. Even for you, it was like, she's so quiet, so shy. Like, naturally, I just wanted you to feel a part. I didn't want you to feel left out, right? Because there was a lot of us. Right. And I just wanted you to feel, and of course, Alethea and I, we're the lead singers and all this stuff, but I never wanted to feel here. Together, we are family. Right. And so when she told me I reconnected and told me how just funny you are, silly acting and fun loving, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, no. No, because she was so quiet. You're not. No, so even so much so, like Exposure, you blossomed. When that time away, when we weren't in each other's lives, like, you really blossomed and became this outgoing. Really, for me, that's my experience. It's just so funny and bold and just, I love it. And that's what Exposure does. We take these girls who aren't comfortable with physical contact, aren't comfortable with giving hugs, aren't comfortable expressing their inner thoughts, their deep feelings, to hugging on me and telling me thank you for loving me, showing me or telling me that I am loved, and now I want to be this and I want to be that. One girl started off as wanting to do hair and have a hair salon. Now she wants to be a pharmacist. Wow. She started off with a 2.3. I got 3 girls, 2.3, 4.0s now. Wow. And that's just because I didn't say this is what's going to happen for you, this is what's going to happen for you, but if I just walk with you. Yes. And if you can and I tell them, take advantage of me. Yeah. Take advantage of me, because I know you can blossom. Yes. It happened for me. Yes. Being able to see the world, travel with Jackson, and see the world, it was like, wait, what? Wait. I never felt insecure. I never felt like this is too good for me. When God opened those doors for me, and it had to be the God in me. Absolutely. Absolutely. To say, you know what, I can have this. Yeah. And I have this. Other girls like me can have it too. Yes. And that's how Exposure was birthed. Yeah. Me exposed, traveling the world. Yeah. Seeing people in different, these homes, these big homes, going out of the country, all these levels. Yes. All these levels, like, it's available to me. It's available to me. And it's also available to every other girl who will go out there and dream and just try it, go for it. And let me just help prepare the way. Any way that I can, let me just help prepare. Yes. I love that. So it's because it's just so, like you said, it's almost non-existent
sometimes in these communities and in these neighborhoods where, you know, they don't feel comfortable. They don't, and even like you said, I was really shy. You know, because I came from a different environment where I was like one of 3 little chocolate drops, right? So to be in such an environment where everyone looks like me, I was like, oh wait, I don't know. So it was like I retreated into myself because I was like, I don't know how to handle situations like this. You know what I mean? And just hearing you say, like, you have girls who have come from not wanting to be hugged, not wanting to be touched, and all this other stuff, to wanting to now openly give hugs, openly show and express love. That's amazing. Yeah. That is so amazing and so powerful. Yeah. So tell me, we're in 2021 now. Okay. I know that the pandemic and COVID, okay, it messed things up for everybody. Yeah. All right. But where do you see ExposHer going in the next 5 years? Like, what are your plans?
In the next 5 years, I really see ExposHer. And you know what I said, I'm a big dreamer, right? I'm a big dreamer, right? Yes, so I see it in Atlanta, the East Coast.
Okay.
But for now, though, I can create, like we do monthly workshops, but right now my focus is to create a stone cold solid structure that doesn't change, and it can go to Atlanta, it can go to New York, it can go to Florida, it can go to all these places where so many underserved girls are. Yes. So many ghettos, so many low socioeconomic. Just it's all over the world. Right. So if I can create a structure to where it can go there, I don't have to physically go and be there, but it can go there and reach girls like me. Yeah, that's what I see in the next 5 to 10 years. Serious, like
nice. Yeah,
so many girls.
Nice.
And really just letting them know who they are. Yeah. Yes, I can get these grades. Yes, I can go to college. I can dream that for myself. Because they don't even know that they can dream that for themselves. Yeah. One of my girls wants to be an ultrasound tech. And I said, and let me tell you what I see. You can have your own
facility.
Yes. And have younger girl, train younger girl. Yeah. And you start as a tech. Yeah. But then have your own facility. Right. So where Black women are coming to you. Yeah. That's possible. Yes. And the person was like, I said, I just want you to dare. Yeah. I just want you to dare to think about what's possible. Yeah. 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 Dare to dream what's possible. Listen, you may not do that, but it's possible. Yeah. And if that's my dream, guess what? I'm gonna work towards it. But if I ain't dreaming big, what am I working towards? Right. Why am I getting up every morning if I don't got big dreams? Right. What am I striving for? Right. So I can encourage them to dream big and dream about all the many possibilities. It's going to get them in gear to start working. Start thinking about, okay, what do I need to do? How do I need to do it? Who do I need to? There's no way I can have this big dream and just be at home, play YouTube and doing makeup. It don't even work that way. Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I see it. Okay. I see it. I see it. Multi, locations, all of that. So you guys, listen, make sure, like I said before, I will put all of her information in the description box below. Make sure that you go and you check out her website, follow them on social media so that you know what's coming up for them, what they're doing, because I really, really, really want you guys to be involved in this. I want you to support this. Again, this is a Black-owned, business, a nonprofit that is ran by a Black woman, and I really want you guys to get behind her, support her, because she is doing great, great work. So now I want to know one last question. Can I share this too? For women, for women who are watching this and they say, you know what, I want to invest in a young girl. Or that was my next question. Okay, go ahead, girl. No, you go. Tell us how we can get involved. Tell us how we can get involved. Yes. Yeah. If you go to the website or you go on our social media, or just from this video, from this chat with the amazing Anita, okay? You say, listen, I want to invest in these girls, or I want to be a part of making somebody's life bigger or showing them what's possible. Please, there's a link on the website where you can become a mentor, or if you just want to donate, email us, donate. If you got resources, if you got opportunities, like, listen, I would love for them to meet X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Or I would love to show them my studio or whatever it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Open it up to us because I don't have it all. This is like my dream, right? I got big dreams.
Yeah.
Now I got to figure out how to make it happen.
Right.
I got to figure out who to connect to and who can, because I'm not the connect. I just got the dreams. I need the resources.
Yes.
So if there's anybody out there, any business, any woman, any man, any whatever, like we are open to resources and donations.
Listen, I was just about to say, you guys, I cannot tell you the amount of times that I have text Alethea, like, I got these bags of clothes over here for Chavonne because I want them to go where I know someone is going to benefit from them. And it's stuff that still have tags on it, like, you know, like stuff that I just, you know, quarantine 15 now, so you might have a new bag coming because but you know, but it just like she said, resources and donations are so helpful. So like she said, click that link down below, get involved. If you have someone who you want to join, or even if you want to join yourself as a mentor or give donations, please make sure that you go to her website and you get all of the information you need. And even if you know me personally, text me and I will hook you up with her. You know what I mean? Because it is just something that I am so passionate about, like I said in my intro video, of making sure that I am giving a platform to Black women who are doing dynamic things in the community, entrepreneurs who are making a difference. And this is just one example. She is doing amazing things. And I want you guys to get behind her, support her, support. Get the word out about exposure, okay? Exposure, so that she can expose her.
That's right. That's
right. Well, listen, Chavonne, thank you so much for being on. I am so appreciative of you. And like I said before, I'm so thankful to have you on, to share all that you're doing. It is dynamic, and I'm so happy for you. And I know that God is going to blow your mind with all that you have asked him.
And I'm
yes.
Do it.
I love it. Oh, thank you so much for being here, and I appreciate you. We will definitely be in contact. You guys, like I said before, all of her information will be in the description box below. Thank you for joining us today. Happy Friday again. I hope that you have a blessed and prosperous weekend. And as always, welcome to the Honey Hive. Peace.